In this video, we're going to be talking about how to implement a CRM system, and I'm going to help you avoid some major pitfalls that I see with people as they go to implement their first or even their third or fourth CRM system. Let's dive in. We'll be covering why your CRM system is going to be only as good as the content and the processes that you're putting into it. We'll also be covering what the secret is to building out a CRM system that has real longevity and really gives you as the business owner and your team the results that you need and are looking for. First of all, let's talk about what a customer relationship management system really is and what you're looking for in this type of product. So, a CRM system is a centralized platform for tracking and managing customer interactions throughout their life cycle. So, the main purpose of your CRM is to be able to provide visibility to you and to your team into all of the customer interactions that you have with somebody. It's going to be very, very critical that we put the best processes and systems into that overall system so that you are getting the results that you're looking for, and it's actually making the jobs of everybody in the organization easier. Some examples of CRM systems that your company may be using and really utilizing as a source of truth, or these could be ones that you're looking into, are things like HubSpot, Keep, it used to be called Infusionsoft, but Keep, ActiveCampaign, and then Go High Level or High Level. These systems are going to be the main ones that I see a lot of businesses implementing in and working in. I talked about how we want to put the right things into a CRM in order to get the results that we're looking for. That main way that we're going to have the data and have the good content is to first go through and map out your customer journey. Mapping out your customer journey is going to be critical whether you are a brand new business or whether you have been in business for 25 years. The customer journey should be almost like a living, breathing document within the business itself. It's how our roadmap really to success for our customers. Obviously, a business that's been around for 20 plus years, they're going to have a lot more data points and probably a far more robust customer journey than, say, a newer business. However, it doesn't make having that written out and understanding the various stages of your customer journey any less important. I do want to quickly cover what those stages are. I have a specific way that I like to map out my customer journey so that I get the blueprints that I want to build inside of and implement a CRM system. I do this not just for my business, but I do this with every single business that I work with. I first have a column here that's advertising. Next, I have marketing. Then we move into sales, fulfillment, and then internal processes. When I go to start my journey mapping, I like to start at the end. What are the products that we are fulfilling on? So that would be fulfillment. When I take each product and I write them out, I create essentially a little box around them. And then I move from fulfillment into the sales column. And I'm taking a look at that sales column and what my sales pipeline looks like for that specific product. Next, I move into marketing. What are the marketing channels that are driving into that specific sales process? Finally, I look at the advertising. You might be wondering, is there really a difference between marketing and advertising? And the answer is yes. Marketing is once a lead has given us their information, such as a name, an email, a phone number, and we are engaging with them. It's our hello and our handshake and teaching them why they should know, like, and trust us. Advertising is where they're seeing us and what is attracting them to come over and interact with us. Finally, as we're talking about a CRM system, I gave you a few examples of different ones that could work in your business. Many businesses, especially larger businesses, could potentially be working in multiple systems. Systems for advertising, systems for their marketing, systems for sales pipeline management. They could be working in a learning management system or another type of fulfillment type of process. Weaving in each of the different systems and technology, what you want the CRM to be doing is to be creating essentially a source of truth for you and your business. And you also want that CRM to help dictate what piece of content or what items that lead needs to see in order to move forward in your process or become a repeat customer. It can also provide you with the analytics that you're going to need, such as lifetime customer value and how long your buying cycle is. These are all how many touch points it takes for them to buy. So again, that's where your CRM becomes very, very important. But you won't know what those different parts are without first defining out your customer journey. As we start to move forward with an implementation process within a CRM, there's a few different things. If this is a brand new system to your organization, what you want to first look at are some basic housekeeping things. Is this the system you're going to be using for emailing? If so, you want to go ahead and set up whatever is necessary and warm up your system for emailing. Can this system send out text messages for you? If yes, you also want to start warming up that process. So you will need to get a phone number and you will need to warm those numbers up. If you are using a different system for emailing or for text messages or both from your main CRM system, that's completely fine. But what you want to make sure that you're doing is finding all of those points where that data can either be managed over here in your CRM system and it can fire out the emails, or where the emails are sending back critical data such as open rates, click-through rates, and these types of key metrics so that you can gauge customer engagement out of that CRM system. This is one of the key things that I see a lot of businesses make a mistake in, is they will build out very robust systems. They're getting ready, but they have not properly warmed up either email or their text systems, and they get shut down the first time they start a launch or try to email their list, because they're trying to send too much all at once. So when I say that's probably the first place I would start when implementing a CRM system, is making sure that I have all of the important components for email and for text message so that I can warm those systems up and use them as soon as I am ready to go. Another key critical error that I see happen often, and I don't want this for you or your business, is biting off more than one process at a time and running leads, prospects, or clients, or through all of the processes all at once. I would tell you to start, you're gonna choose one of your boxes off of your total customer journey. So if it is the sales pipeline process and you have several stages inside that pipeline process, I would start out by building out the appropriate automations where that's necessary and forms so that you can see who's in those pipeline processes, and then just execute and work on that before you move into, great, now I want to have a fulfillment process. Work on one thing at a time versus trying to do everything on your customer journey all at once. We often, when we are implementing a CRM system for a client, and we are expert level at this, I have every client narrow it down to 3 to 5 processes or boxes on their total customer journey that we will work on and implement and build with them before we move on to additional projects and campaigns within their business. If you're ready to take a look at your CRM system, whether or not you're in the right product, and take a look at your total customer journey to create scalability and repeatable processes, I want you to watch this video here where we break down the importance of your customer journey and blueprinting. I know you're gonna love it.